So today's video, we're talking 10 comic book series that are starting in the month of August that I think you guys should be checking out. Let's get into it, man. Starting off with Boom Studios. We got a new series called Blink and You'll Miss It. This comes out August 6th, the day that I'm recording. This is a series from Ethan S. Parker and Griffin Sheridan. These people are known for doing Kill Your Darlings, a really highly acclaimed series from Image Comics. When Melody's life begins to unravel and she finds herself slipping backwards in time, she must uncover the truth behind this mystery before it destroys her and the only one she's ever cared for. So interesting kind of concept as she kind of comes back to the small town, and it seems like there's something weird going on with the small town, and then she starts slipping backwards in time. That's an interesting concept, man. So mind-bending fairy tale from writers Ethan S. Parker and Griffin Sheridan. We have debut artist Keith Browning and colorist Brad Simpson from Stray Dogs. A really excellent series there from Stray Dogs. So Boom Studios, Blink and You'll Miss It, August 6th. Next up, let's move over to DC because we have Cheetah and Cheshire rob the Justice League. This seems like it's an in-continuity story. Cheetah, Cheshire, robbing the Justice League. This is from writer Greg Rucka with artist Nicola Scott, colorist Annette Kwok, and letterer Troy Petery, I don't know. Cheetah and Cheshire are gonna be breaking into the Watchtower. So this seems like it's an in-continuity story. It's not DC Black Label or anything. So we'll have to see what's going on because the Watchtower in Justice League Unlimited, for example, is kind of like high-tech, high-powered, right? So interesting to see how Cheshire and Cheetah plan to even break into the dang thing. Not to mention it's got a bunch of superheroes, right? So this should be an interesting sort of heist series. And I've heard the early kind of buzz on this series is pretty positive. So Cheetah and Cheshire rob the Justice League, issue number 1. That comes out from DC Comics on August 6th, the day that I'm recording. Next up, let's jump over to Oni Press. Cruel Universe is back, dude. So their anthology series, Cruel Universe, this is sort of their sci-fi sort of slant on what they were doing with Epitaphs from the Abyss, their horror anthology series, and Cruel Kingdom, which was their dark fantasy anthology series. So this is Cruel Universe, and in my opinion, I think that Cruel Universe might have been my favorite out of that whole bunch. Just the sort of the sci-fi of it, right? I think that was really, that's kind of where I tend to like my anthology series, is the sci-fi-ness of it. And they give you some flavors of the horror too, but I thought that the Cruel Universe stuff was some of my favorite anthology series on stands, right? So glad that Cruel Universe is back. Let's talk about DC Comics, Superman, the Kryptonite Spectrum. So this is a DC Black Label series you guys can see from the creative team of W. Maxwell Prince and Martin Morazzo with Chris O'Halloran. This is the creative team behind Ice Cream Man, dude. So interesting stuff to see them doing a DC Black Label series focused on Superman. 4 new Kryptonites have been discovered in deep space, and Superman needs to know just what exactly they do to him, lest the colorful rocks on his home planet fall into evil hands. With Batman at Superman's side, this DC Black Label series Superman event explores the consequences of each never-before-seen variant of Kryptonite, all in the formal and boundary-pushing fashion that Prince, Morazzo, and Chris O'Halloran are celebrated for. So yeah, excited about this series. I'm a DC Black Label stan. I like reading DC Black Label stuff. And yeah, this series sounds very interesting. From the team that brought us Ice Cream Man, are you joking? That sounds crazy, man. Really cool covers on this one too. Let's talk about Escape from Image Comics. This is the new Rick Remender series with Daniel Acuna. And I really like the artist work in, it was Avengers Twilight. That's right. So Avengers Twilight was badass, dude. Really excellent artwork. Obviously written from Chip Zdarsky, but Rick Remender, huge fan of Remender's stuff, man. So Shot Down, Hunted, Out of Time, the new ongoing two-fisted war epic from Remender and Asunya starts now. A war-torn world ruled by a ruthless empire. His plane is shot out of the sky. He wakes up behind enemy lines. In less than 24 hours, his own side is dropping the big one to finish the job. Now he's injured, unarmed, and being hunted through the enemy streets. This just sounds sick, dude. So Escape from Image Comics, Rick Remender, Daniel Acuna. Sounds pretty sick to me, dude. August 20th from Image Comics. Let's talk about Justice League Red issue number 1. This is from Saladin Ahmed and Clayton Henry. So this is a new Justice League series that's spinning up. This one is a Spec Ops team. It's so covert that the founders don't even know it exists. Its leader is the only hero who could keep the Justice League Red off its radar because he is the radar. Red Tornado is at the heart and the mind of the Watchtower, and his projections point to Apocalypse as a direct result of the concentrated power of the Justice League Unlimited. Interesting, a Spec Ops sort of covert superhero team, Justice League Red. Interesting lineup for this first one. We got Power Girl, Cyborg, Deadman. We get a Green Lantern, was that Simon Baz? And then who is this? I don't know who that is, I forget. But yeah, interesting lineup for this Super Justice League Red series. DC Comics coming on August 20th. Let's move along. We got a couple more issues to talk about. Immortal Legend Batman. This is the sort of Batman like Power Rangers series. I'm not sure what's going on. Kyle Higgins is writing it. Matt Groom as well. Artist Erica D'Urso. So humanity has broken the barrier between our universe and our universe's shadow. From the void came horrific apparitions that craved nothing but destruction. But from this terror, a legend was born. A warrior who found his way to access the energy that binds our universe and the shadow universe, transforming him into the cosmic Dark Knight. This immortal legend was named Batman. He fought to keep us safe, but then one day abandoned the war. Though he didn't disappear entirely, now they say he hunts a rogues gallery of monsters born from the shadows. So yeah, just like a Batman Power Ranger hybrid. Sounds insane. We get excellent covers from Dan Mora. Immortal Legend Batman. Sounds insane, man. It's an Elseworlds title. And yeah, big fan of the Elseworlds stuff. You can have some fun reading those. This comes out August 27th from DC Comics. Couple more issues here. Let's talk about Masterminds from Dark Horse Comics. This is from, Zach Kaplan, Stephen Thompson, and Thiago Roca. Hassan Asmaileh, who is the letterer. When an ambitious and troubled video game programmer dares to audition for a secret society in the gaming tech industry, composed of cutthroat genius masterminds that promise to help their members achieve their wildest dreams, he and his rebellious co-worker find themselves in a gauntlet of real-life puzzles that quickly turn deadly. Are they truly smart enough to survive the mysterious game of the Masterminds? Interesting sort of setup. Zach Kaplan, huge fan of his stuff. Really good for a sci-fi story, of course. And yeah, excited about this one from Dark Horse Comics. Kind of reminds me of that series he did, Mindset, I think. Yeah, sort of like a Mindset sort of story. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Let's talk about the Invisible Man from Universal Monsters. So this is a James Tynion IV written series with Danny on the artwork, with Brad Simpson on the coloring, I believe. Really cool variant covers on this one. I'm a fan of the Universal Monsters stuff, dude. And I thought it was a real surprise to see James Tynion IV coming back, because obviously he did the Dracula series. Yeah, so that one was really good. That kind of started the whole Universal Monsters thing. I didn't know they'd be bringing back writers who were on those previous titles. I thought they'd be doing a new one. But that's all right. We get the dream team of James Tynion IV and Danny. So yeah, excited about this one. Invisible Man, this was the one that everybody was hoping for. So it's interesting that they did Frankenstein, Dracula, and Creature from the Black Lagoon, and then they're doing the Invisible Man. So excited about this one. Universal Monsters Skybound on August 27th. Looking forward to it. Last thing we're talking about today from IDW. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder, issue number 1. And I've been liking the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, the ongoing, but this is from writer Dan Waters. So this kind of puts it into a must-have for me because Dan Waters, I think he's just been killing it, dude. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder coming out on August 27th from IDW. I don't know if this is an ongoing or just a little mini. I'm not too sure, but Shredder is going to be back. Excited for it, dude. So return forever changed by the maddening ordeal. Shredder is a man at a time, betrayed by all around him, without the Foot Clan, and quite possibly insane. So it looks like one of the former Foot Prodigies forms their own rival clan. Shredder must quest deep into the criminal underworld where enemies, both old and new, will discover what defiance will bring them at the end of the Shredder's blades. So yeah, man, a rags to revenge story of the ultimate Ronin with Shredder. Really excited about it from IDW. That comes out on August 27th. And that concludes everything that I wanted to talk about. All the new series that are starting in August that I think you guys should be aware of. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys are excited for. Leave a like if you like, sub if you love, and thank you guys for watching.